What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol TLRY for Tilray Inc. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, yes, this will be an update. We talked about it just yesterday, and the main thing to point out is that it held the exact level that we discussed in last night's video, okay? So that $11 mark did hold on the aggressive pullback off of the open this morning, and we rebounded to close fairly strong, I would argue, okay? So in terms of what's going on, we did also support at the backtest of the resistance trend line. So to me, all the things are kind of in store for deeming this day here, today's session, as healthy consolidation in the upper, it's not cleanly a third, but in the upper portion of the prior breakout candle. So to me, all the steps in the right direction for seeing upside continuation. Obviously, in terms of volume, it was still elevated, but more muted than the breakout day from Tuesday, which again is a good thing to be seeing. So in terms of levels to pay attention to, a lot of these will remain the same just based on the fact that we had an inside day. So for me, it would be ideal to not come down and retest 11 anymore. Now, we would love to see it hold up above this 1135. So basically, healthy consolidation happens here, and I would wager that we should now adjust this sort of level here. Let's just go ahead and remove that actually, and then redraw it. The 2-day highs are going to be much more important here at the 1181. Okay, so in terms of scenarios, this is like picture perfect world, rainbows and butterflies, healthy bullish consolidation here, breakout up and over 1181 brings us into these overhead targets as we know. Daily 50 SMA is here as well as horizontal level at and around $12.25. After that, the gates open up for about a 75-cent move higher into 13, which is really the target to be focusing on, okay? So that's what I'm seeing to the upside, and that's sort of 13, as we discussed in yesterday's video, is the important area because remember, this is the prior consolidation range. That would be a back test of that number right there. I would expect, right, a little bit of resistance as we get there, okay? So that's what I'm seeing to the upside. Obviously, if the scenario does not pan out to be picture perfect, we violate 1135, it would still be okay as long as we hold on to 11, the round number, right? Doing something like this, still okay, looking for that breakout higher. Obviously, underneath 11 is where things start to get a little bit more shaky because, as we know, it's not really so much about that 1072, right? It's really about, are we going to fall back down into this range and come lower into 1023, right? That's kind of where our next floor was. So again, not really focusing on this now that it acted as resistance and seeing that this would be a failed breakout, right? That move back underneath would put into play the new floor, right? That's at the 1022. So please be cautious underneath that $11 mark, but as the chart sits right now, I don't want to be overly bearish on it. I mean, this pattern here is absolutely phenomenal, right? Bullish pennant forming. We'll see if we can get the breakout on good volume. So do keep an eye on that as well down below. Remember that any 30-minute bar that prints at or around 5 million shares per 30-minute bar, that is a good sign for continuation here inside of Tilray. Now, that's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.